I never took a GPU apart, to be honest.
It's about time.
Probably. I'll just take all of the screws out.
Yep. Just remove all of the ones that you can see. We have a Fantex 4090 block. Mainly, I mean, the entire build is somewhat mixed, like all together, because I just had to find what's available and what's somewhat white. That was the only white cooler I could find.
It's actually really hard to find fully white pieces.
Yeah, and the problem about the white stuff is usually that they have, like, it's not always white.
Sometimes it's off-white.
Yeah, this different, like yellowish tone, and then it looks sometimes a bit ugly.
Ta-da! This is the PCB of the graphics card. And Roman just explained to me that we'll have to take off the pads that are on it, and then we'll have to clean it a bit, and then we can add the water cooler plate to it. It's really crazy now. So small! It's actually awkwardly satisfying. Ooh.
Until it rips apart.
Ooh.
With Hetzner Managed Dedicated Servers, you can focus on your business while Hetzner takes care of your managed server. Hetzner is the leading hosting provider and data center operator in Europe with hundreds of thousands of servers. By combining new technology, affordable pricing, professional support, and flexible customer service, Hetzner is a reliable and strong partner for professional workloads since 1997. With their managed dedicated server plans, you get the chance to skip server administration and put your effort in running your projects without any hassle. And you'll have everything on GDPR-compliant servers in Europe. Click on the link in the description to find out more.
I have questions. Okay, just check this. And there's a pattern stamped in, like they're kind of pre-cut thermal pads. And in the manual, there's also this pre-cut stencil thing.
Yeah.
And they're just not the same. At
That's
least
true. Yeah.
I'm confused.
Huh. So it's specifically a lot more smaller ones.
Yeah, a lot more. There's like one small one on here, and there's like 10 small ones on here.
We just found out that what we just showed you is actually the instructions for the back plate, and we have that. So it's all correct, because the thermal paste stamps that we showed you are the ones that we are using right now, and everything is the way it should be. If you can read the manual. Roman, anything you have to say for your defense?
I'm just like any other ordinary PC user, not capable of following the instructions. The next step would be to bash the support of the company, and then just don't reply anymore. Yeah. Happy?
Very.
It's okay? Or
Yeah,
do I have to do it again?
We did everything that the manual says now, so I'm very happy.
Okay.
So, it's pink.
Pink paste.
Very cute. Das ist so schief.
Ja, ich weiß auch nicht so genau.
Das muss doch viel weiter...
Willst du es machen?
Nein!
Doch, du machst es.
Nein. Ich habe Angst, dass das runterfällt hier.
Was, die Platine?
Die Wärme bleibt.
So, ich dachte, du meinst wieder ran. You can go ahead with the backplate, since somebody wise told me that it's better to take a look at the manual.
Yeah.
And then I will start with the GPU. Because on this cooler you have to fix the GPU part first and then add the backplate later. just giving the water cooling the last touches, and we added a piece of acrylic for those tubes to make it look nice and parallel. Only downside is now that the bottom piece of the water block is outlet and top is inlet. Reversed would be better, like at least for the tubing orientation, but yeah, just performance matters. Okay, I decided to do reverse flow. It's not optimal. Maybe I lose 3-4 degrees Celsius, but otherwise this tube, like it would be like this, which I think just doesn't look nice. I think we're done. Everything is wired up, all the tubes, everything fittings connected. We now only have to fill the water, which will be through that port. That means that we will have to flip the system by 90 degrees to the side, otherwise it won't work. And then hopefully it will boot. And there are warning signs on it, which means that there is a high risk that Makes will take a sniff. But yeah,
you know, that's actually a meme from my community. We call it Sniffla, because it's a 7TV mode on Twitch.
Oh.
And you just get really close to your mic and you do like a...
some like ASMR stuff.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, we will use the heat killer transparent fluid. I learned from my mistakes, so no more pastel stuff, and that will hopefully work out. Almost done. Filling part is a little bit difficult, and I just disconnected on the back 12-volt high power and EPS connector from the PSU directly, so both GPU and CPU should not get power, hopefully. And then we should have enough time to just fill everything up and hope nothing leaks.
Ist gut aus?
Genau, das ist gut.
Okay, und dann drückt man oder was?
Einmal drücken.
So.
Läuft das jetzt so rein? Wir probieren mal, was passiert. Geil. Ah, okay. Hier.
Coming.
Ja. Nice.
Oh my god.
Looks awesome. Like first impression is so nice. I even like the orientation. Like this looks pretty cool.
It does. It's really gorgeous. All of the fans are moving. The LEDs are working. I'm really happy because I put all of those cables in, so I didn't mess up on those. And we can also see some of the water, or well, the coolant filling into that. But I think we're reaching a max because it's not going higher. Ich nicht weiß, ob der so... So. Sieht so geil aus in der Graka. Das hier. Sieht so cool aus.
Alter, wie viel Luft da drin ist.
Ja.
So when is your custom water cooling PC coming?
I mean, looking at this,
I think you're
really
hooked.
want
You're hooked,
one.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gorgeous.
But you can also see the flow direction is also wrong in the GPU, but I mean, same as the CPU. It's maybe like a reverse build. PC is also upside down.
So it works out.
So the Australia PC.
So. Kann noch ein bisschen mehr.
almost had heart attack number 15.
A bazillion.
Of course, we plugged everything in. No display signal. Everything was fine on the debug LED, so CPU initialization, memory, everything looked great, even GPU detection. But so yeah, okay, I thought it would be this typical, you connect display port and it doesn't boot for whatever reason bug. We switched to HDMI, still didn't work. Then Moira said, but what if the monitor doesn't work? So we hooked up the small external one with HDMI and this one works. So it seems like this system is alive and maybe it's, I don't know, monitor not compatible or whatever. But yeah, I'm happy. Finally, and the trick was, I don't know, I just did the same thing again, connected the monitor and it just now worked. So performance is there. Temperatures also look good. Obviously, we lose a bit of performance due to hardware info running in the background, but looking at the temperature and load, we see highest core on the previous runs that I already did was 78 degrees Celsius, which I think should be pretty much spot on. For the hottest core, majority of the cores is somewhere between 54 and 60. I'm not sure why the E-cores are 76, but yeah, at least it's now working. I can still spend time later to debug that further if it's necessary. I didn't have time to do a lot of in-depth testing for gaming performance, but just a quick test. Everything seems to be in line, temperatures, clocks, performance. Also, GPU, you will see, is sitting just at about 50 degrees Celsius and below 2800 megahertz. That's exactly what I'm expecting for the Strix. So first look, everything seems to be good, seems to be working. I'm very happy, relieved that, yeah, I didn't have to swap the GPU or anything like that. That's it. We're finally done. From let's build a water cooling system quickly in an afternoon, it turned into 2 days and we barely made it. It was very close to just book another hotel room for another night, but
It works. It's beautiful. It's silent. And I'm very proud of it.
yeah, you should be. And well, I had a lot of fun. I hope you also had a lot of fun. And if you had fun watching, then also make sure to check out Makes on all the different channels, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram. I will link everything down below. If you want to see us again, sure, that's definitely doable. Let us know. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Or maybe if it was too, I have no clue. And just one more update, because I've been testing this PC again. And there are a few things that I want to still adjust. I'm mainly not happy about also the flow direction, because, you know, like now it's kind of reverse flow through the CPU block and the GPU block. That was okay to just get the PC going and finish the video, but I'm just not happy that it's not like perfect. So I still want to change that. I figured that if I rotate the reservoir and the pump combination by 90 degrees, then I can fully change also the flow itself, adjust everything. I will just redo that part and change the tubing a little bit to just change the flow direction, make the cooling perfect. And then we can also test a little bit more. So there will be probably a fourth part just with me, without Makes probably. But yeah, still enjoyed making this PC. I think it's pretty nice. It's just something different. Also with the case. Obviously, not everything was so easy, but I think that's also kind of intended and fun for this type of video, I think. I think it's just more fun to build something that's a little bit unconventional and not that normal, but I just have more fun with it. But I like how it looks, how it turned out. And yeah, as I said before, will just be probably a fourth part of fixing the things and making this perfect. UPS also just handed me over this, which is from Ministry of Propaganda, aka Nori, from my Discord. And usually when I receive something from him, it's not a good sign. What the fuck? Well, thanks Nori. I guess I have to put it somewhere. Is that even true?